Anyone interested in an FHA-insured reverse mortgage is required to go through HECM counseling to ensure that they fully understand the loan and how it works. The counseling can be fee-based or free, depending on several different factors, including your individual financial situation. Counseling can be done over the phone or in person. Once you receive a document certifying that you have completed the counseling, you will be able to go through the application process and move forward with a loan. Under HUD guidelines, agencies may charge fees for reverse mortgage counseling clients who are able to afford them, as long as those fees do not create a financial hardship for those clients. The agency may determine a person's ability to pay based on income and debt obligations, including a comparison of income to the federal poverty level. If the agency determines that a client is able to afford the fee, that fee must not exceed the cost of providing the counseling according to the HUD guidelines. HECM counseling agencies operate based on funding grants that are awarded annually by HUD, which oversee the HECM program. Congress is tasked each year with deciding the allocation of funding that goes to the housing counseling for all federal programs. HUD then decides on a specific amount of funding for the HECM counseling. In the year 2011, the grant amount was totaled $4 million nationwide. The national agencies that receive the largest grants usually have enough funding to allow them to waive the counseling fee for those interested in reverse mortgages. If you are able to afford the fees, there are a couple different payment options. The first is paying the agency directly at the time you receive the HECM counseling. The second option is financing the fees into the loan closing costs. HUD allows borrowers to pay the fee from his or her reverse mortgage loan proceeds. If agreed upon by both the counseling agency and the borrower, the closing agent can assume the responsibility for that payment to the counseling agency. Regardless of the loan amount, financial situation, or any other factors, reverse mortgage counselors are not allowed to turn a client away because of his or her inability to pay the counseling fee. Additionally, HUD specifies that agencies may not withhold the counseling certificate based on failure to pay. Regardless of whether you receive free counseling or pay a fee for it, you will ultimately receive a HECM counseling certificate upon the completion of your session once the counselor determines that you fully understand the loan. Without this certificate, the borrower will not be able to move forward in completing the application process with the lender. Once it's issued, the counseling certificate indicates the borrower has gone through the HUD-required session in order to gain an adequate understanding of a reverse mortgage, its implications for the client's unique situation, and the client's own responsibilities as a reverse mortgage borrower. If you have any questions about HECM counseling, please contact us today.